Alright folks, this is Herm Says Play to Win, and I'm back with a short review of the M10 tank destroyer. This is a Tier 2 turreted tank destroyer in the American line, and really I think it's a pretty nice combination of traits here. So it's got a battle rating of 3.7. It's got a 76mm M7 main gun, and as secondary armament it has a 12.7mm machine gun mounted on the roof of the turret. It only has 300 rounds of ammo for the machine gun, so you gotta be careful with that. As far as the armor, it's not really good. It's on a modified Sherman hull, so it's only got 38mm of frontal armor on the hull, only 57 on the gun mantlet. As far as the ammunition goes, most of the time you're going to want to use the M62 AP CBC. If you really need to penetrate something under 1,000 meters, then you could use the HV-AP, the high velocity armor piercing round. Okay, as far as the armor profile, nothing special here, basically. It's maximum values on the hull are in the 70s, and that's only in the lower portion of it. At the very front, there's a strip that's only about 50. There's some armor in the gun mantlet, especially towards the top. Here you're getting values in the 80s, so that's pretty good for the tier. It's going to let you bounce some shots off that mantlet, which is really useful because you do have 10 degrees of gun depression to work with. Now, the downside with this turret is that it only traverses at 3.3 degrees per second because it's hand cranked. Now, looking at the X-ray view, you can see immediately there are ammo racks very prominently on both sides of the hull. Okay, the transmission is right up front, so you can get immobilized by hits to the transmission and possibly set on fire. Also, notice how cramped the turret is. Yeah, so that's kind of it as far as the walk around for this vehicle. The key thing here is to take advantage of gun depression whenever possible, and that means working ridge lines. So it's got really poor turret traverse, so you don't want to brawl with this thing. It's got pretty good firepower, it's got good reload, 7.7 seconds. It's got good straight line speed, maximum of 41 kph. Although this vehicle does lose a lot of speed very quickly if you make hard turns. Okay, so here we are, first bit of gameplay here. The idea is to stay hull down, take advantage of the 10 degrees of gun depression to avoid return fire. Well, first of all, to avoid being spotted in the first place. Okay, so 3 hits and a kill on a Stug. So you can see here that I'm working this ridge line. And this is only possible because of the extremely good gun depression on this vehicle. Now here I know that I have friendly to my right, so he should be covering that flank for me. So normally it's good practice to look around after each shot. Okay, so take out another target here, along with a tree. Now you can see here the really awesome gun depression on this vehicle. Okay, so second bit of gameplay here. Playing in Normandy, in the town. And here you can see the really horrible turret traverse rate. Basically, to bring the gun to bear, it's going to be necessary, oftentimes, to turn the hull. In that particular case, this enemy wasn't even looking up. It looks like his turret is jammed. Now, with this 76mm, even with the AP-CBC, I think the explosive charge has the equivalent of like 83 grams of TNT, so it's not the biggest boom here. So you need to hit weak spots. Hit them where it hurts. So like what I'm doing here with these Panzer IVs, shooting them through the driver hatch or driver slit. Now, I'm taking advantage of this wreck here to get hull down. I mean, the name of the game with this vehicle is to get hull down, to take advantage of such positions in order to minimize exposure and just expose the gun mantlet. So this is third bit of replay here. So variations on a theme here. Just peek over, take a shot. Now I'm taking some return fire here, trying to get that kill. Now, another weakness of the Shermans is that the reverse speed is really quite poor. It's only 4 kph. So this particular bit of footage will show the ability to bounce shots off of the gun mantlet. So here I am, trying to find a better position to peek over this ridgeline, because I know they're zeroed in on me at that point, so I don't want to peek over there again. Now, trying to finish off that T-34 from before. He's not looking at me. I don't know what he's doing, just sitting there. But he's taken out, so taking a couple of hits. So again, the armor on this vehicle isn't great, but you can bounce some shots off of that gun mantlet from time to time. You should never count on the armor to bail you out, though. So putting a hit into this TD, backing up over the ridge to avoid return fire. And that guy was probably repairing, who knows, and taking a shot at this T-34, getting a kill assist. Yeah, so basically this vehicle is tends to be a bit of a one-trick pony. You have a good gun, you have decent gun mantlet armor, with good gun depression, and so this screams basically go hull down and use that and abuse that, because that's one of the things that's going for this thing. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching.